Hi, I'm Kristal Hart, and we are at the theater at Madison Square Garden. And this is the final press conference leading up to where Richardson Hitchins will defend his IBF Junior welterweight title against former world champion George Kambosos. It takes place Saturday, June 14th. It's here at the theater at Madison Square Garden, and it'll stream live on DAZN.
Well, welcome back, everybody, and great undercard press conference. But this is the real reason we're here. This is the big one. This is the 140-pound IBF World Championship. Live and exclusive on DAZN around the world this Saturday night from the wonderful Madison Square Garden. Some call it a crossroads fight. The man to my right, Richardson Hitchins, the world champion, a guy from the same school as the Shakurs and the Tanks, the Teofimos and all these great American young fighters. His opportunity for his biggest scalp of his career, an opportunity for the homecoming after headlining in Orlando, in Las Vegas. The route has been almost perfect, but now it gets real against the man to my left, who has been there, seen it and done it all, that came to the same venue just a few years ago to dethrone Teofimo Lopez and become the undisputed world champion. The guy that went back to Australia and brought stadium fights to the region, that didn't take any easy steps, that fought Devin Haney twice, then decided to fight Lomachenko as well. A chance for Australia's potentially greatest ever fighter to cement that legacy on Saturday night and try and become a two-division world champion. A brilliant fight at a brilliant venue on the global home of boxing. The man to my left, Lou DiBella. It's been a while since we've been up here, and Lou, exactly your kind of fight night. Your man, George Kambosos, you've been through so much with him as well. A short drive for you to the venue, a great venue, a great fight.
Well, I commend Eddie for giving Africa this opportunity. And by the way, this kid right here, I know him as long as I know Chris Colbert, since they were literally, I don't think, you're barely 10 years old, at my fights, usually in a better seat or credential than myself, and I never quite understood how you guys always managed that. But this guy's been living and eating and breathing boxing his whole life in this town. And Eddie, Eddie made an investment here to bring this to New York and give him this opportunity to fight the champion to my left, one of the biggest names in boxing still, a guy that is respected worldwide, the people's champion in Australia, but really a guy that's established himself as an attraction all over the world. And, a lot of people, Richardson, have looked past this guy, and it hasn't worked out well for them. So I'm guessing you're ready for this one, and this is your opportunity. I can tell you that I think the man to my left is going to surprise a lot of people, as he has done previously in this room. But let's have a great fight. This is the kind of fight I used to love to make when I was at HBO years ago. And, I have great respect for you. I wish you the best. I know what this man on my left is capable of, and I think that everyone who comes to the theater at the Garden on Saturday night is going to see a great fight. And thank you, Eddie, for putting it together.
Thanks, Lou. Let's go to the respective teams and trainers. Jim, welcome. As always, you got that, don't take it the wrong way, but bulldog look about you in terms of you're ready. You're almost in this fight yourself. Your boy looking to make history, the same place you've done it all those, or not too many years ago. I remember that fight week so well. You're out there, you're arguing with Tio's dad, you're arguing with Frank Smith. You got that same look about you this week. You're ready for George to make history on Saturday night.
Yeah, it's great just to be back, especially where George has had success twice. And, thank you to Matchroom and DiBella Entertainment for Roche Promotions. Obviously, Team Hitchinson. But yeah, I've got that bulldog about me because the simple thing is, I'm a manager and a father. And I fight for my fighters and I work for my fighters. And George Kambosos, as much as he's my son, I also take care of his business. So when George Kambosos is in a fight or any other of my fighters are in a fight, I'm in bulldog mode as well because I go to every training camp, I see every sparring session, and literally I'm a part of the team. So right now, George is in fight mode, I'm in fight mode too. So hope Hitchins hasn't got a dad here because I've got to think about dads, So maybe we should start a dad competition, I think we'll make a lot of money out of that. No, but this is great. We're here to win. And Saturday night, George Kambosos is going to show the world that Madison Square Garden is his favourite home away from Australia.
Guys have been in some huge fights, and the first win against Teofimo was incredible, but this is different. A two-division world championship, something that you don't see many Australians accomplish, especially at this level. And you have a steel of confidence about you guys. I know you've had a great camp over in Canada as well, and you just believe this man, your son, is going to have too much for Richardson Hitchins.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's why we took George out of his comfort zone. Straight after the Sydney show, already put a plan together for George to base himself in Montreal, and obviously we're training out of some big gyms and some great names in Montreal. And the thing is, the sparring partners, we flew them in from across the world, and I can tell you one thing: the guys that we used and work with are a lot faster, a lot trickier, and basically have better footwork than the guy that George is going to face on Saturday night. And if George is basically handling that business, I'll tell you what, Hitchinson's going to be easy work.
We go over to the other team. Lenny, welcome.
Welcome.
I talk about an air of confidence from over there. You guys, I guess in your mind, I know the focus is there, but full of confidence that this man not just retains his world championship on Saturday, but makes a big statement in doing it.
Right. I was listening to Mr. DeBella, and Lou was right. He's been seeing us for like quite some time. I remember Lou back during the Hammerstein ballroom days. We used to try to get in there and sneak in with the bands and things like that. But one of the most important things that he said was that he remembers Richardson Hitchins since he was a kid. So he's been around boxing all his life. And see, and a lot of people don't realize that, champions not made in the ring. They made through the dedication, the motivation, determination, all those things that forges a champion. Hitchins did everything possible to prepare for this fight. And I tip my hat to Kambosos and his father, but and Kambosos he's battle tested, and this is the type of fights that we need so that we can solidify Hitchins needs so he can solidify his legacy in boxing. So I believe that, and I know that as a fact that on Saturday night, June 14th, they will be raising his hand saying, and still champion of the world, IBF champion of the world, Richardson Hitchins.
The talk has been great. We love it as fans and certainly as promoters as well. But this is the big stage for Richardson. I mean, he's had those opportunities headlining in Orlando and Las Vegas as well, but this is a much bigger stage. This is the homecoming against a guy that, they're both talking a lot. There's a lot at stake. How important is it to keep this guy calm, or you believe he has the temperament to perform under that pressure at the weekend?
I believe that the talk is over, right? All the shucking and jiving and all the meat and everything. June 14th is the day that people are going to see who Richardson Hitchins really is. They watch his fights, they look at some mistakes, but they don't realize that Hitchins is always evolving in the ring. We're always evolving. So this is the time. This is his time, this is our time, and this is Kambosos' time where he's about to be out of here. And, like I said, I tip my hat to him. So, this is the type of fight that we need so he can solidify his legacy and the world can see who Richardson Hitchins really is, despite everything.
George, Lenny says it's your time to be out of there. As always, when there's an underdog, which you found yourself in that position before, the odds just start to shorten a little bit. They look at you, they look in training camp, they look at the way you're talking, they look at the opposition that you've been in with and start saying, maybe he can do this. You see yourself as a favourite going into this fight at the weekend.
As you know, Eddie, I love that underdog role, but there's no maybes. I'm doing this. This is not fake stuff. I'm coming to this home in a familiar place where I'm 2-0 already. This is the trifecta. Like Lenny said, sorry, Lou. Like Lenny said, the talk is finished. We don't need to sit and talk. If the fight's sold or not, that's his problem. I'm coming here as the underdog. I'm coming to win this fight. You've seen it before. You've seen these eyes. Lou, you've seen these eyes. And I'm here to win this fight. Whatever it takes, by any means. There is no plan B.
I think there's a reason that ticket sales have picked up this week, and that I'm hoping it picks up even more and there's more interest in this fight. Because one thing I know about this fight, because I know this guy over here since he's a child. I actually promoted almost his entire career, the majority of it. And these are two real fighters that love boxing. They like to fight. They fight as their life. It's who they are. It's their lifeblood. It's what they are. One of the things I see too much of now is guys here and there, and Eddie knows some of them as I do, and we're not going to mention people, but there are people that get in that ring and don't appear to want to fight, or don't appear to love it, or want to be in there once every year, or content to fight once every 18 months. And I look at some of those guys, despite the incredible amounts of talent, and I get disappointed. Because I want to see guys like these two guys, that's who they are. That's how they define themselves. If they're not fighting, if they're not getting ready to fight, they're in a gym anyway because they don't know what else to fucking do with themselves. And that's what it's all about. And, you know, people should come to this garden on this theater on Saturday night. Matchroom priced these tickets very affordably, actually. It's a good show down, and it's a lot of people I want to see. I love Terramona. He's a monster. I follow Australian boxing pretty closely. You know, Andy Cruz can fight his ass off. But in this main event, you got two guys with a lot at stake, and both, whatever you want to say about either one of these guys, they love boxing, and they give everything to boxing. And you'll see that Saturday night.
George, when you fought Teo, the talk was quite similar, actually, and you got a guy that came in a little bit hot-headed as well and came to fight, and, you know, the first round changed everything of that fight. Do you need to fight that aggressive fight against this man? You saw maybe Lemos had a little bit of success fighting that kind of fight. You've accused Richardson of being that defensive fighter as well. You've got to stick it on him. You've got to be the man with the experience in there on Saturday. We know you can box as well. We have all the ability, but you want a dogfight on Saturday, don't you? That's what Kambosos is all about.
Well, look, he's the one that making statements. He's the one that says he's going to knock me out. He's the one that said he's going to do this and that. So we have our plans. We've worked extremely hard in training camp, and who knows, I might take a leaf out of his book and run the whole fight. I have to wait and see it. But you know I can box. You know I can fight. You know I can dig deep down and do whatever it takes. I can be knocked down and get back up again and win a championship fight. I've seen it all at the highest level. I've been at this pinnacle for many, many years, and you know, like I've been saying, resumes do matter in boxing. And when you fight the best, you beat the best, you lose to the best, but you're still here. And this warrior is still here, back at his favourite home ground. Do it again. The trifecta on a matchroom show. I've never lost in America. I've never lost on a matchroom show. And like I said, I'm proud
First
to be
time
here.
for everything,
Proud to
though.
be here with Bella and Eddie Hearn, my father, manager, Jim Kambosos, Ferocious Promotions. And like I said, Hitchins, Saturday night, the talk is done now.
Come back to you,
Look,
George.
I believe this fight's going to live up to all expectations. I really do. I mean, Richardson Hitchins is a hometown favourite, right? He's fighting in front of his own hometown. He's probably sick and tired of hearing about, you know, stop running, you know, fight, take the fight, you know, bring it head on. And, you know, obviously that's what everybody wants to see, a good fight. And George Kambosos, we all know, is a warrior. So I honestly believe, I mean, people that haven't got their tickets, go get your tickets, because you're going to see something classic on Saturday night. Teofimo Lopez Kambosos lived up to it. A lot of people probably thought, fuck, I wish that arena was bigger and we could have all been in there, you know, in a 20,000. Well, I think this is going to be exactly the same. And both boys have got a lot to prove, and there's a lot moving forward for both fighters. And I believe Richardson's going to bring the fight and George's going to bring the fight, and it's going to be a battle for the ages.
Thanks, Jim. Champ Richardson, welcome. This is what you asked for, isn't it? You know, the big homecoming, the big name opponent, everything in front of you, just 2 days out now. How you feeling? This team sound very confident over there, but you believe you're going to deliver a statement on Saturday night.
First off, I just want to thank God, you know, for being here, for all this actually becoming true, because I know the work that I put in this been happening years before I was signed with you. You helped save my career, and I got to give you a personal thank you. You brought structure back to my career. I said it over and over. My manager, Keith Conley, my coach, Leonard Wilson, Scooter, strength conditioning, Whitey, my manager. This is what I worked for my whole life, this whole everything. I remember coming to the Garden and watching Teofimo and Kambosos compete, and I looked, and I said I could beat both of them guys. And slowly but surely, I said when I get my opportunity, I'll be world champion. I'll bring the championship back to New York, because, you know, New York had a lot of big fights through the years, but New York haven't had their own since, I want to say, 8-10 years now. Bring a championship back home and compete. And, you know, they had somebody they could be behind, and I'm glad and I'm thankful to God that I'm that guy. As far as George Kambosos, a lot of people want to say that, you know, when they fight me, a lot of guys' game plan is to go forward, hit him in the shoulder, break him down. That's every guy fucking game plan. I think that George Kambosos is at this level because obviously he got boxing skills. You know, that's what fucked Teofimo up. Teofimo came at him as if he was just a regular guy, and you know he ran into his faith. He keeps saying I'm running. I don't ever run. Saturday night I'll be right in front of him all night long. And if he's confident in himself, they saying I'm easy work. I know for sure I'm confident in myself. I've been saying this since the face-off. I want to bet the 50,000. His dad said he got the bet. So hold up. He said bring the money. The money's here. 50. The money's here. Hold up. Hold it. The money's right here. We got 50 cash. Can we shake on it again? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's shake on it. If you believe in yourself, you better get out my fucking face.
Put your money on yourself, on your bet. Put your money on yourself, on your bet.
Go put your money. Go put your money like I've already done.
Bet the fucking money, you pussy. Bet the fucking money, you pussy.
George Kambosos already put his
money. I already put my money on the bet. I already put my money on the bet. Go put your money on the same thing. It's fake. Look at it. It's fake money anyway.
This guy, listen.
It's fake anyway. This guy got the fake money.
All this talk to say, like I said, if you believe in, I ain't on this kid is a fucking bum. I ain't worried about him. You got all this stuff to say. Let's bet the
all I know one thing about you. You've spent 6 weeks of the training camp thinking about 50K.
Okay.
And you know why? Because your manager negotiated a shit deal.
Listen.
I negotiated such a good deal that I'm taking money out of your pay-per-view, your guarantee, and bums on seats.
Beat the fuck out.
You know what? It's not my fault your manager didn't negotiate a deal.
Let's save it for the fight.
Let's get it done. 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 Come on, let's get it done. We're good. Let's get it done. Come on, let's get it done. You want to charge me? Let's go.
Pussy. Pussy ass. We're going to see.
Put your money on the fucking bets.
No, I'm betting you, you pussy. I'm betting you. I'm trying to bet you, you pussy.
Bet yourself.
Fucking bum.
Get out of here.
Fuck around and make it out this city. Fuck around and make it out this city. Y'all boys better calm the fuck down. Y'all boys better calm. Shut your ass up, brother. Smack them glasses off your fucking head. Easy.
Can't even sell a fight.
Bum. Fucking bum. Fucking bum. You gonna get it. You gonna get it Saturday. You gonna get it Saturday. You gonna get it. Why? I'm scared. You think I'm scared? Nigga, what? We fighters. What's up?
Let's have a crack right now.
You ain't got no chin up. Let's have a punch your face all over this arena.
Let's have a crack right now.
I'm scared.
We're gonna run around the front of the stadium.
What you think you is, bro? What do you think you is?
What we'll do is...
He borrowed the 50K. He borrowed the 50K just like he borrowed all that jewelry.
Millions over here,
yeah, good on ya.
We making millions over here. I don't know what y'all making Saturday.
How many millions I made?
I'm a 7-figure fighter. I'm a 7-figure fighter.
On loan Hitchins.
I'm a 7-figure fighter.
I'm an 8-figure fighter.
I'm a 7-figure fighter.
I'm an 8-figure
you had one 8-figure
fighter. I'm an 8-figure fighter.
You'll never see that again.
Multiple.
You'll never see that again.
That's all right. When I beat your ass,
you'll never see that again. Yep. So bet the fucking money.
No, I already bet on myself. I already bet on myself. I already bet on myself.
Easy work.
I already bet on myself. $7.
Easy work.
$3.50.
So put the best slip up.
No.
Post it.
No.
Yeah,
post it.
He bluffing.
No problem.
He babbling.
Okay.
He bluffing.
Go and put your 50,000 on yourself. Is there a betting agency? Who's the betting agency with this? Have we got one? Go and bet on yourself. What's wrong with you?
Money right here.
That's good. You borrowed it. You borrowed it to turn up with it.
Money's right here. They want to bet.
Good on you.
Right here.
Yeah. Probably fake. Fake money.
Now it's fake money. Fake jewelry. We don't do nothing fake in New York.
You are fake.
This is New York City. We don't do nothing fake.
Fake rat.
Ain't nothing fake. You find a real New Yorker now.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be there Saturday night. No problem.
Calm and collected. Ready.
I'm ready to fight right now. I want to fight you right now.
And that's why I hate. You know, the whole media, they try to write me off my last fight with Liam Power. Everybody said that.
He's trying to sell tickets. He's getting clout.
Everybody said that I was going to lose the fight. This is just to show you a lot of people don't know nothing about boxing. Like I said, now they want to make me the favorite. They should put me on underdog so I could really fucking shock the world again. This guy's easy work. He was a bum. He's still living off Teofimo fucking wins.
Show us on Saturday night.
Being a Mickey bait, I was out his way.
Like I said, the talk is over. Whatever you want to say, no problem.
Show us on Saturday night.
I'm here ready to fight right now.
I won't be nowhere. You see me. I won't be going nowhere.
Just go and make that way, boy.
I'm comfy.
Go and make that way.
At home.
We're going to have a limited head-to-head up here, but before we go, final words from the two great fighters. One champion, one former undisputed champion. Richardson, I'll start with you as the champ. How do you win this fight on Saturday night?
Dominating fashion. Like I said, Saturday night, I won't be going nowhere. I'll be right in front of him. Bill Haney want to say, don't run, get knocked the fuck out.
Talks about
I ain't
everyone
fucking
else.
Devin Haney. I'll be right
Bill
there in front of
Haney.
him all night, punishing this guy. I will be right there all fucking night.
Oh, we ready.
I worry about the whole boxing
Bill
world.
been telling me.
This whole sport is my shit.
Tell him, Bill.
Richardson
Tell him,
Hitchins
Bill.
is here to take the
Tell
whole
him.
fucking sport
He's
over.
disrespecting your
And I'm
son.
gonna make an
He's
example out this
disrespecting your
pussy
son.
right here.
He reckon-
I'm
he
gonna make an
reckons you
example.
put your son
This
out.
is my
Tell him,
shit.
Bill.
This is my shit. This is my shit.
Tell him,
This
Bill.
is my shit. Fuck
Your
wrong with
city.
y'all.
Woo, so many
This is my
tickets.
shit. I already done gave it to your son.
2,000
And when
tickets
after him,
sold.
put my name, take my name off that hit list and put it
You
on a
gonna pay for
fucking
that.
paper, nigga. And see if I'm accepted.
Well, maybe you shouldn't charge
See if I'm
me.
accepted.
You
You
gonna
know
pay
what
for
it is.
that.
You
know
charge
I'm a real
me.
one,
Pay for
nigga.
that. Trust
You know
me.
I'm a real one,
You're gonna pay
nigga.
for
I've been
that.
putting in
Don't
that work.
think you're gonna get
World
back.
champ for a
You're
reason,
gonna pay
nigga.
for that.
Ain't
You
no
charge
paper
me.
champion over there. I went and took that shit. Ain't nobody give me no belt. I took that shit. Fuck wrong with y'all. This is my shit. Fuck wrong with the boxing.
Tell him,
This is my
Bill.
shit.
Tell him, Bill. He's disrespecting your son. He thinks
Fuck
he's
wrong
better
with
than
you.
your son. It's
All y'all niggas
delusional
gonna
cat.
fall in line real soon. Everybody. Give it another year. Y'all
This
gonna fall in
guy
line
thinks
real
he's better
soon.
than Lomachenko, your son, Lopez. He thinks he's better than anybody.
He did?
Did I embarrass you?
I'm in your city. I'm here. They don't give a fuck. I'm in your city. I don't care. Bring everyone. I got boys too. Trust me. I don't give a fuck. I'm right here. Think give a fuck? Bring all your boys. Bring all your boys. Where's your boys? We got boys too.
Okay, ladies and
give a
gentlemen,
fuck.
there'll be no
You charged
head-to-head.
me. I laid it on you.
Yeah. We gonna try to charge us, huh? We right here. You come to our face. What you gonna do? Yeah? What? Bring whatever you want.
Right.
Saturday night, tune in.
There will not be a head-to-head. We'll save that for the weigh-in tomorrow. But what you will get on Saturday night is a tremendous fight. The IBF World Championship live at Madison Square Garden on DAZN. And before we go, one final word. Where's Bill Haney? Bill, prediction for Saturday night. Who wins? Bill, cut the shit. Who wins? George Kambosos. Right, we'll see, we'll see. Over and out. We'll see you for a huge show on Saturday night.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from the theater at Madison Square Garden. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.